guys, I am working on a pinwheel quilter's block, and I made it with just using half squares. So I'm going to show you how I make the half square. I put 4 of them together to make the pinwheel. So I've got 2 colors, and I've got an H hook, 5mm. I always start the block out with the cream or the lighter color. This is just a cream or an ivory, and then the multicolor is the I Love This yarn, and it's called Beret Day. So that would look good with lights or darks being your alternative. So make your slip knot, and I chain 5 for my hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Attach it, and then chain 3. 1, 2, 3, counting as our first double crochet, and 2 more double crochets, I'm wrapping the tail in there too, and then chain 2, that'll be our first corner. And we're gonna do 3 more double crochets in the same hole. There's 3. Now we're gonna chain 1 and add our new color. So I'm just going to leave myself a nice long tail, put the yarn over my hook and pull it through. There's our chain 2. So drop your cream color or lighter color, and now we're just going to double crochet with the tail in there so it's knotted in. So yarn over and just do a normal double crochet, and there you go. It's knotted in. We'll do 2 more double crochets. Chain 2. And 3 more double crochets. Alrighty. Now we're going to chain 2. That'll be our final corner. I'm going to attach it, do a slip, and now turn, find your hole, and do another slip. Chain up 3. And do 2 half double crochets, because that's half of our corner, and then we're going to double crochet in each stitch going back. So there's 1, 2, 3. Back at the corner, we're going to do 2 double crochets in that space. We're going to chain 2, 2 more double crochets, and then we're going to go back down in each stitch with a double crochet. And now we're at our corner where we're going to drop. So we want to do 2 double crochets of the one color. We want to chain 1 and drop that color and pick up the other. Make sure you don't grab your tail and cut that. Just wrap it around, pull it through. That's our chain 2. So 2 double crochets of the second color. And then double crochet in each stitch and picking up both the top, of the V, and we're back to the corner. We're gonna double crochet 2, chain 2, and double crochet 2. Gonna go back to the stitch, double crochet in each stitch, and then 2 double crochet, chain 2, go in that top chain, slip stitch, turn your work, and you might want to trade these guys. I'll flip them so your stuff doesn't get twisted. And now I'm going to do another slip, chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to do the double crochet. So we've got another half corner now, and now we should go back 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We're back to our corners, so we want to put 2 double crochets in there. We want to chain 2. And 2 more double crochets. We'll go back 7 again with a double crochet in each stitch. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We're going to do 2 in the space. Chain 1. We're going to drop that color Pick up the multicolor, and there's chain 2. Do 2 double crochets. And go back 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Two double crochets in our corner space. Chain 2. 2 double crochets in the corner space. And back 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and your 7th one is in that slip stitch, so sometimes it's tricky, but you get the hang of it after you do it for a few times. And then we're going to do 2 double crochets in the space. We're going to chain 2. And our square is done. So you want to attach it to that 3rd chain and leave your tails long. And I'll show you why. You're going to want to use those to whip stitch your, I'm just going to cut that one too. Your pinwheel together, or whatever you're going to create. There's so many things to create with this half square. Alright, let me get some of these out of there, and I'll show you how I put my pinwheel together. So you don't have to go through that guessing game. I had all of my long tails facing the center, and then I whipped all 4 ways with the long tail, and then weaved it in after I whipped it. Some other things you can do is you can make complete stripes through your work if you want. You could do the flying geese. 2 more would make a perfect diamond. And the sailboat. So there's just numerous things, but I wanted some pinwheels. So after I whipped all of them together, keeping the long tail in the center, I did a half double crochet stitch all the way around with the cream, and when I got to the seam, I put them together, so kind of like one decrease in each one of the seams. So I went in one side and went in the other side and then just pulled them through, so it was one together. The other thing I would recommend is that you use a sturdier yarn if you want your piece to look more polished and crisp, because the really soft yarn, it's gonna kind of be wonky, where this holds the shape a lot better. And so, yeah, there is one of my pinwheel blocks. I hope that helps you guys create something fabulous. And again, if you have any questions, let me know. Happy crocheting!